Welcome back for another tutorial, and in this tutorial I'm going to be showing you the fingering tips you need to play melodies and chords. So let's dive straight into the video. First of all, the first technique, if you're playing melodies, you need to learn how to finger very well your scales. So you have 5 fingers, and these 5 fingers, when you're playing scales, major scales, we learned about major scales in our previous videos, so you can check through them. So when you're playing major scales, this is how you play them, and this technique is going to help you play melodies without any difficulty. If you practice with your hand on a daily basis, you're going to be fluent in playing piano. It's always good to begin with the thumb when you're playing scales that start with the white keys. For example, if you're playing the major scale of C, you're going to start with the thumb. So what we do with all these white keys, if you're playing the major scales of the white key, if you're playing the major scales of the white keys, you start with the thumb, then you play the second finger and the middle finger, then you bring back the thumb again, and then you play the rest of the notes in the scale. So this is how it goes. So when you practice this on a daily basis, you will be fluent, you will be playing very fast. So practice this every day. Let's try another key. Let's say you're playing D. So you play the first 3, then you cross, bring back the thumb. So your hand will be very fast, except for F. So for F, you can play the first 4, then you bring back the thumb. So how is this important? It helps your hand play very fast. So suppose you're practicing how to go very fast, you want to improve your speed, you can start like this. Now instead of completing the scale, you bring back the thumb again. You continue and continue. So yeah, that's it for the white keys. Now let's try on the black keys. Now for the black keys, it is very important that you start with the index finger. For example, if you're playing in C sharp, you can start with the C sharp. Now if you're heading to a white key, that's where you bring in the thumb. So then you continue. Each time you are heading to the white key is when you should introduce the thumb to improve your speed and flexibility. Let's try F sharp. Let's try E flat. So you understand, it makes your hand play very fast, like you can play very fast. So that's it. Practice that exercise every day and you'll be able to play melodies very fast. So I told you we are going to learn about 2 techniques. Let's look at the second technique. The second technique is about how you finger major chords. So now for major chords, we usually hold, for the basic major chords, you hold the first note and the third note and the 5th note. So you can use the first finger, the third finger, and the 5th finger. So some people usually hold this last note with 2 fingers because it disturbs them when they're just beginning. Some people usually add this finger to the last note, but I advise you to practice this way. You will improve with time. Yeah. So if you're playing a major chord, then suppose you are playing maybe a minor chord, then for a minor chord you can play like this. Then suppose you want to play maybe a seventh chord, maybe a dominant seventh chord. We shall look at all those chords. Now for a dominant seventh chord, you can maybe play like this. And then suppose you want to play like two root notes in the same chord, like let's say a C and a C. So here you can play a C and a C, then you can play the rest here. For example, some people usually want to play the main chord like this. Suppose someone is playing this as their main chord, they would like to play like this. And then others, I suppose they would like to just add a second root note. You could play like this. And then suppose you're playing a diminished 7 chord, you can play like this. So yeah, basically those are the few fingering tips you can practice, and if you practice this on a daily basis, you'll improve in your skills of playing piano. Comment in the comment sections in everything you will need to know, and thank you for watching.